do you know it? Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lies. Won't you tell me, how does it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Just tell me how you feel. Tell me, how's it feel? Tell me, how does it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Tell me, how does it feel? Tell me how. Tell me, how's it feel? Tired of playing a part while you're cashing out my emotions. Think that you're missing a heart, now you're borrowing mine for the moment. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me, how does it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Splitting me right in half, I guess you got what you wanted. Not one for giving you up, and sure as hell do you know it. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me, how does it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Just tell me how you feel. Tell me, how's it feel? Tell me, how does it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Tell me, how does it feel? Tell me how. Tell me, how's it feel? Tired of playing a part while you're cashing out my emotions. Think that you're missing a heart, now you're borrowing mine for the moment. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me, how does it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Splitting me right in half, I guess you got what you wanted. Not one for giving you up, and sure as hell do you know it. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me, how does it feel? Tell me, how's it feel? Just tell me how you feel. you're cashing out my emotions. Think that you're missing a heart, now you're borrowing mine for the moment. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me how does it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Splitting me right in half, I guess you got what you wanted. Not one for giving you up, and sure as hell do you know it. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me how does it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Just tell me how you feel. Tell me how's it feel? Tell me how does it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Tell me how does it feel? Tell me how. Tell me how's it feel? Tired of playing the part while you're cashing out my emotions. Think that you're missing a heart, now you're borrowing mine for the moment. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me how does it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Splitting me right in half, I guess you got what you wanted. Not one for giving you up, and sure as hell do you know it. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me how does it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Just tell me how you feel. Tell me how's it feel? Tell me how does it feel? Tell me how's it feel? Tell me how does it feel? Tell me how. Tell me how's it feel? Tired of playing the part while you're cashing out my emotions. Think that you're missing a heart, now you're borrowing mine for the moment. Stop trying to mess with my mind. If you won't stay here, then I will. Can't read between all your lines. Won't you tell me?
It's Wizard and Yoz time. What's crackin'? Let's get it.
Sorry for the wait. Technical difficulties here with the mic. I'm new at this, but thank you for waiting. So let's see what happens here. Everybody knows. Everybody's talking about it. That's all I see on YouTube and social media. So let's see here. I'm gonna give you what I think the way the story should be told, or not the story should be told, just the stuff we should be seeing, the good takes out there. And then if you guys have something to say, whoever's in here, say it. Just say it. Don't be scared. It's okay. You only live once. So let's go into it. Let's take this serious, Again, we actually have breaking news. This came to use. It worked. It's great. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Well, I hate this. I hate that you're the one up there. You're always someone I looked up to, man. So I don't really want to even have to do this about you, but what are you gonna do? All right, guys. So this is I'm giving you the videos of like when things were good. It seems like between him and Jada, and then the declining process to where they're at now. All right, so let's watch this here. Tell me what you think.
There's the film coming out in probably July here. It's called it'll be the Kung Fu Kid. And
yes, it's a Norwegian director, actually.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Sparrow Sword. Yeah, he's right from right here in Oslo.
Yes,
so just keeping the creativity really allows.
Like I'm feeling fiery right now.
Right now, it's crazy. Right? Hey, girl, don't see. Come here, so.
Look at this love. Oh, look at that love. How beautiful. See? That's when they were still feeling the fire. That's when they were still feeling the fire. So this is when the fire starts dimming a little bit here, I think. Here, check this one out here.
20 years will get you right. I know who.
Look at her leaning away. Who leans away?
I know.
If you're leaning away, it's not a good sign.
I know the energy, everything.
I told her,
You
we
could
were just
see it
talking
in her
about that. I said, that
face.
look of love that I saw when you all walked
The
into this
cottonmouth
coffee.
there.
My goodness.
No, because we've survived.
Yeah, we've survived.
And that's the thing that is difficult that people don't understand about love. You think it's all flowers and everything, but love gets created by making it together.
Yeah.
It's like it's from surviving.
We've come through some stuff.
This a gangster right here in front of y'all. This little one here, a gangster.
Okay.
Ride or die.
You know what? I went and visited her on the set of Magic.
Okay. We'll see, you heard it. Ride or die. All right, and then this is where it leads to now. What? I don't know I know people know what happened, but now you get to hear a good way of hearing it.
People's feelings involved.
Right.
It's healing that needs to happen.
Yes, absolutely. So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August, and we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. Me wanting to help his health, his mental state, and we found all those different resources, to help
That's
pull him
pain
through.
right there. That's real pain.
And from there, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah. I really felt like we could be over.
We were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
And
Oh my God, that's you know what I mean? That's but let's see if there's anything
entanglement?
else.
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain. and I was very broken.
From
Now,
what you're
in the
together.
process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough,
So many people have that
you
problem.
and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would
Okay, so now we got it, right? She's telling him she hooked up with somebody. She's telling him like she's a homie, you know? So now to the good stuff. So this is Chris clowning here back in 2016.
Says she's not coming. Protesting. I'm like, is she on a TV show? Jada's gonna boycott the Oscars. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited.
You know what I mean? This is the first shot. But that's just what you're supposed to do. You know how hard it is to go up there and be the one to host it? Alright. So now, this is what happened. This is the whole shebang right here.
Up tonight, Javier Bardem and his wife
We're gonna
are
watch the whole
both
thing.
nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith
See, this is how you
wins.
pretend
please,
like you're enjoying it.
Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Why is she so bothered by that?
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
Richard.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Damn.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
Or I could. You hear him? Or
That
I
was
could
a
walk.
Greatest night in the
Can't wait.
history of television. Okay.
Alright. Let's see here. Oh, this was sent by a friend today. He goes good with it.
You gonna smack me, bitch? In front of my friends? You gonna smack me?
Alright. Let's see what we got next. Alright, so this is now his acceptance speech. And his apology. What do you guys think of the
Richard
apology?
Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to
Wow, he's
protect
gone very soft.
Sanaya,
That's what
And
his
Demi.
acting roles have done.
the two actresses that played Venus and Serena.
Okay, anyways, he goes on pretty much the same stuff, saying what seems
I'm
to
being
be
called on
very
in my
heartwarming
life.
stuff. And then gets down with the trophy in the hand right there. You know? Feeling on top of the world, I'm sure, baby. Okay. Now let's get a little bit background on Will here. So Will I always thought of him as someone who was like preaching no violence and no cursing and all this stuff, you know, family and whatnot. But I don't know if people have heard this before, but check this one out. This is why he rejected Django, because I guess he was offered it before Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, it's been, lots of things I've been offered that didn't really speak to me. I'm trying to think of one.
Weren't you offered Django Unchained?
Django. Oh, yeah, but that was, but see, that was different. I was trying to avoid that.
That was the one I was trying
No, it wasn't. To me, it was more that I had said yes to Django. But it was more about the creative direction of the story. To me, it's as perfect a story as you could ever want. A guy that learns how to kill to retrieve his wife that has been taken, as a slave. Like, to me, that's when I choose movies, I'm choosing the arc. I read the first 35 pages and I read the ending, right? And to me, that idea is perfect. And it was just that Quentin and I couldn't see. I wanted to make the greatest love story that African Americans had ever seen from American cinema.
They did that, or is Love Jones.
Right. I know.
How did you say no to Quentin? Did you pick up the phone and call him?
No, you just have your people. No, I'm joking. No, but we talked. We met. We came. We talked. We sat for hours and hours and hours about it. I loved it. I wanted to make that movie so badly, but with that story, I felt the only way I could make that movie is it had to be a love story, not a vengeance story. I don't believe in violence as the reaction to violence. So when I'm looking at that, it's like, no. It has to be for love. The only way he can retrieve his love is to do this. He can't want to be this. No. Like, violence begets violence. For me, I just couldn't connect to violence being the answer. Love had to be the answer.
It's amazing,
Would have balanced
right?
out that
It's
Wild Wild West.
amazing.
Yeah, right, exactly. Would have fixed that for you.
It's not just Will. It's everybody's. This is how humans are. The quicker we realize that, the better off we'll be. Okay, so there's that. Here's the last time there was something with Will, an altercation, a physical one. Very small, but why not throw it in there?
Oh my God, a dream.
Look at this guy, Rudo, trying to kiss him. Look at that. I mean, this dude deserved it. But it was still very light. But Chris got a harder one, huh? All right. Let's see this. All right, these are some takes here. These are my favorite takes that I've heard. We're going to hear them together. We're going to hear from Shannon the man here.
PD said Rock would not be pressing charges. What is going on? Shannon, how surprised were you by all of this drama?
Hell, I was surprised and shocked as everybody, because I'd never seen anything like this. This is the epitome. This is the height of what they do. This is the Oscars. This is not, we've seen at some of the award shows, and we don't need to name it, where people get to fighting, people get to shooting. But this is, people of elegance, and they, just, they're high and mighty, and they're dressed in their best, their Sunday best. And they're, this is where they go to be lauded for their performances.
Yep.
And to have Will Smith behave in this manner. He's talking about, disreading everybody, but he's protecting his wife. Well, where was her protection of a man when she was at the red table talking about what she was doing with this entanglement? Where was her protection of her husband? Chris Rock is a comedian. What comedians do, they can do this better than anybody else. They can take a real life situation and make it funny.
That's too acceptable.
That's what comedians are. Comedians take situations, and that's why I say, we up here all the time, Skip. I say there's truth in jokes.
Ugh.
That's what they do.
There's the most truth in jokes.
So now what we're starting is a bold precedent. I'm saying something about somebody, oh, look at that weave, or look at this hair, oh, man, bro, what you got on, man, that's terrible. He walks up on stage. What he should have done is what DC Young Fly did last year when somebody came up on the stage and whipped him. Because, see, this is going to be out there for perpetuity. But also would have been out there for perpetuity. I'd have come up out that tux. I'd have whipped Will Smith's ass.
I know you.
I would have whipped, he'd have had to whip me, or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight. There ain't nothing to say. Hey, hold on. I'm watching him at the Vanity Fair, and Will Smith is carrying on like ain't nothing happened. And then you apologize to the Academy. At the Academy, you need to apologize to that man. Skip, let me tell you, there's three things, especially in our community. You say the N-word, You spit on me and you slap me. Because if you go back when we were less than, that's what they did. They didn't punch you, they slapped you.
Got it.
Because that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. When you hear somebody, they don't say I'm gonna punch you, they say I'm gonna slap the you know what out of you. Because that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. Will Smith and his crowning achievement, he finally won an Oscar. And he's had some performances that he could have easily won one. Now, Will Smith won the Oscar in 2022. But this overshadows it. He's never going to be able to live this moment down. What should have been his greatest moment, his joy, is marred by this.
Because most people anticipated he was going to win Best Actor.
Right.
Okay.
And so now you take the moment away from Venus and Serena about their dad, the story about their family and their dad. You stole that moment from them. Why? Because he made a joke. This is the first time I get it. Chris Rock said something back in 2016 when Will Smith said he was going to boycott, and Jada said she wasn't coming also, and Chris Rock said, well, they didn't invite you anyway, so ain't nobody gonna miss you. But Skip, this for him to do that, considering some of the things that she had said at her round table about an entanglement, he ain't slapped that guy. That's the guy you should be mad about.
See what I'm saying? Why isn't everybody?
I'm so disappointed because it's us.
Quick convo.
For the world to see, I don't know how many people was watching. Say 5, 10, 15, 20 million people was watching.
Not what it used to be, but go ahead.
But it's us. You see, it's us. And all y'all out there talking, oh, that's her.
The next take I enjoy.
Many years,
very
always
much.
meet a lot of people that I'm a fan of and who
From
are
the
my
legend.
heroes. So look forward to that.
How did you feel about the show tonight?
I thought it was one of the best shows. It was the most exciting, fun, best representation, funny as hell. And then there's an unfortunate incident, but I thought I killed.
The unfortunate incident, let's discuss it. What was your reaction?
It was like at first you thought, oh my God, it's a skit. Oh my God, wait a minute, there's no punchline. Wait, whoa, it's a punch, not a punchline. And you're like, oh, that's really unfortunate.
And how did you feel about Will's speech?
You know, I would have liked more of a straight apology to Chris. You know, that would have been great. Because I mean, I thought Will's performance was amazing, and I'm sorry that he tarnished it with his behavior. You know, I mean, nobody likes to be made fun of, but you got to have a sense of humor about yourself. Can't take yourself that seriously.
You just
we're just acting. You know, let's just relax.
What do you think the Academy
We're just
does?
acting. Just relax.
I don't know. That's going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I mean, he said in his speech, I hope I'm allowed to come back. I don't know.
Well, you're somebody who's been in this business for a long time, so I wanted your thoughts on it because you know what it's like to be in the headlines, to do all that.
I know, we all get hot-headed. We all get excited. You know, we all take ourselves a little too seriously. But there's a lesson to be learned for all of us. You know, everything's a learning opportunity, a life lesson.
Well, it's been an exciting year for you. What's been a highlight? If you have
well, the Bruno song. I mean,
all right,
who would have
that's
thought
great.
that it would become a...
Good for you, Johnny. All right, next one.
Thank you. So are you.
Tell me a secret about your look, first of all.
Domenico Vaca made this particular item. He did all of my.
We're paying a little bit of homage to Entourage.
Indeed. Ever.
This is the 30
years?
Yeah.
Deal.
Is that the secret?
And then I come out and then I make these appearances.
Incredible.
A movie with my sister Shira Piven, who features the arm because they were really strong and positive.
I'm just amazed that you can break 8 ribs
the body
and then.
is a miracle,
Yes.
and brilliantly. I mean, I just remember it was just kind of like better than anyone.
Yeah.
And Chris is a genius comic that has been doing it for many, many decades, and the premise being that these indeed are jokes. And I thought the whole night was miraculous because Will did his thing and then got up there and accepted the award and then explained himself beautifully. So it was like, it was all just felt like some sort of a miracle.
Seriously. So do you think
And
that
it also felt like I was on mushrooms watching it. I was like, is this happening?
the body is a miracle, the Oscars are a miracle, everything is a miracle?
This is a festival of things that will never make the air.
I don't know. I feel like this could actually.
All right. Here is. I don't know if this is a cool take I heard earlier today. Let's see if I have it on the right spot.
Something about my wife. and we're going through issues and things that are sensitive, I would have started laughing, caught it, and then probably wanted to do the same thing.
Not this guy. He's just
I
saying
don't feel like,
what
why
Will
won't all these traumatized ass people stay their black ass at home? Who comes out of the house with this much pent up bullshit inside of them?
People
Like,
that are invited to stuff.
I would not be ready to. I would not be ready to enter the free world unless I was healthy.
You know what?
I was gonna say, well, I was
And
gonna say
conscious.
too.
Another thing is, a lot of people want to keep a big thing. My biggest thing is that we all know right from wrong, but what I don't understand is you don't see a lot of the white
This comment right here.
the mayonnaise people, you know, reacting this way. It's always us. I've seen
Okay, anyways. And then here's the people. Everyone's like, oh, that's what happens. You talk about a man's wife. You know, here's some of the supporters.
When you're speaking about somebody's wife, you know, you can't really help that. So that's what I would say.
Oh, really?
Moment, there was a little bit of beauty in what came on, and I'm sure everyone's very apologetic about what happened. Shouldn't have happened. But ask yourself, what would you do in the same situation?
Okay, enough is enough. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But I haven't been in that situation. I never condone violence or anything of that nature. But I also can understand protecting those you love.
I think they're both legends. I think there's something deeper, sort of, to be discussed, and I hope they both step up man to man and kind of figure it all out, which I'm sure they will.
Obviously, that's a big talking point. It feels like the room went into a strange place, but then kind of went through some kind of therapy together and got to a good place in the end or something. It was a really bizarre.
It's all great if I just want to hear Chris say it's all good. Then it's all good, you know? And it's like a learning experience for everyone or whatever. But yeah. That's pretty much it there. What do you guys think? Just had to get a quick one in while the world was still talking about it. Any last thoughts? If not, in that case, Chris should press charges. No, it's too much, you know. You can't press charges, you know what I mean? They know each other. People make mistakes, you know. People make mistakes at the end of the day. Now, if it happens again, then, you know. But all right, but thank everyone. Thank you to everyone. Jesus, can't talk. That joined. I really appreciate it. We're trying to keep this going as much as possible. Jada should have Will leave. Jada should leave Will now. You mean Will should leave Jada now? I don't get the leeway. Yeah, I don't either. It's the whole when someone sacrifices and whatnot. But yeah, you know. Well, till the next time someone gets smacked on air. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next live stream. Alrighty. Ta-ta!
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube and Twitch. Till next time, Wizard of Yaz out.